Morning, here we are, another beautiful day. Don't forget today is Madigaho Day, so looking forward to that as usual. And everyone, please keep Marie and her family in your prayers. She's going through a difficult time. As you know, her husband's got pancreatic cancer, and her daughter-in-law's family has COVID, the young children, etc. So please keep them in your prayers. I'm going to pull one today from the Kuan Yin Oracle. So here we have it. And you've got to read it. See what it says. The Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Boy, isn't that the truth? Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. And so this is an important one. We reach points in our lives that are obstacles, feeling like obstacles, that it's just too much for us to take, it's overwhelming. And we have to, during those times, have faith and trust and continue to go forward. It's sometimes, now I remember when it was the dark night of the soul in my own journey, it was just hanging on, to the next second, to the next second, to the next breath. It was that feeling of being that dire during that time, and we will make it through if we have faith and trust in the universe. We question when we have that depth of despair and difficulty. It's time to sit and question. Are we the ones that are victimizing ourselves? Okay? If it's something that's going on in the mind that keeps repeating. So when you've had something that's happened in the past and you keep replaying it in your mind, then you are victimizing yourself, because yes, the event happened, and the event happened to either mind or body, whatever it is. But when one continues to play it forward, continue to play it, then you eventually, if you stop and look, then you see, I'm victimizing myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Yes, an event happened, but if you look, you see that it happened to the body, or it happened to the mind or emotions. And if we continue to keep playing this, then we are victimizing ourselves. And when one can see that, comes to that clarity, then they can back out of it. They can let go of it and can move forward, okay? And sometimes it's something that one is going through in this moment. I'm not talking about past, now, or future projections. I'm talking about if it's something that one is going through at this moment that is really, really difficult, then at that point, it takes faith to continue to move through it and know that eventually this too will pass. Whatever it is we are finding ourselves in the midst of that is so difficult, it's going to pass. We just need to hang on. We need to continue to look for a silver lining in the midst of whatever it is that's taking place. And sometimes we don't see it at that time. Sometimes it takes a while for that event to pass before we find a silver lining in it. Now, what's coming up here now is, we've had people that have had children that had serious disease, difficulty that passed. And it was, for these people, it was really tragic. But in the end, they did find a silver lining in it. Either they started an organization that was going to aid people with the same type of thing, or they see that there was such grace with that child that it really opened them up to something new, some other reality of genuineness. Okay. So again, we have twists and turns in our lives. People want to try to control everything, and we can't control things in our lives. All we can do is to continue to see with gratitude the things that we can have gratitude for, not victimizing ourselves, and looking deeper and know whatever it is we are transiting through, this too will pass. We will get to the other side of it. So again, have faith in the universe that what is coming is for our benefit in some way, shape, or form. Okay? The difficult trials we've gone through, these are doorways. If we can walk through it, if we can look at it, if we can challenge it, if we can get to the root of it, this is a doorway that we can pass through to make our lives better. They are doorways to liberation. They are doorways to freedom. They are doorways to be able to sit and look at things in more depth, to challenge it directly, and to move through it. So again, Book of Changes today. So thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. If you don't think it's something for you in your life, then just bypass it, ignore it. Go and do what's going to benefit you. Not every reading is for every person, okay? So again, if it's something here that is edifying to you, that's going to make your life better, then pick it up and use it by all means. If it's something that one is going to, have a gut punch with, they're not ready to hear it, then leave it. Find something that is going to aid you in your journey. And yes, sometimes these gut punch type things are something that we need to hear. Whether we're willing to hear it at that moment or in time or not is another story. Only you know your path and your journey and what you're willing to work on and the timing of it. So I'm going to leave this here, love and light. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you online.